Nintendo shocked and then confused their fans with the announcement of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, a compilation that consists of the best of the Plumbers 3D adventures, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. Sadly, this came with a wave of confusion and anger as Super Mario Galaxy 2 and the portable titles were excluded from this collection, as well as making it a limited time release, meaning new copies would not be available after March of 2020. Hindsight is pretty funny and frustrating at the same time. There were other announcements to celebrate the franchise's 35th anniversary, like a kick-ass Game & Watch and the best version of Super Mario 3D World, which included Bowser's Fury. But they even gave something special to the ones who loved Super Mario Bros., but were looking for a new twist they yanked from us months earlier. That's right, I'll never forget that. Today we're going to take a look at what I call Nintendo's greatest online game, Super Mario Bros. 35. Before we get into why I love this game so much, here's a word from our sponsor. If you're looking for a new PC, good news. We've partnered with Apex Gaming PCs to bring you all some pretty sweet systems. Whether you're looking for something modest, wanting to go overkill, or wanting something in between, we've got you covered with 3 pre-built PCs that myself and Apex Gaming PCs have worked on together. You can go with the Chaos PC, Super PC, or the Master PC. And I'll be honest, the names are pretty great. It's almost like they should use these names for some kind of stone or gem or something like that. Anyways, you can use the discount code GottaBeFrank for up to $250 off your purchase. With that said, let's get to the video. Let me get something clear about what I won't forgive Nintendo for. A few months prior to this Nintendo Direct, a YouTuber and mad lad named Infernal Plus released Mario Royale, a battle royale that puts 100 players against each other to get through 4 levels in the game and to see who can make it past Bowser first. They have to use enemies and power-ups to get through, and some of them can assist the players by sabotaging the others. Only the first 3 can be winners, while the others fall into a pit of lava. This was awesome, addicting, and sometimes laggy. For all its faults, it was an excellent and ambitious project. Nintendo went and shut it down. Infernal Plus, I salute you for your efforts. Hell, I even talked about the game when I was just a Sonic tuber. That's how much I loved it. Also because I've played Super Mario Bros. Throughout my 30 years on this floating rock in space, so I have a ton of nostalgia with this title. Sometime after the shutdown, Nintendo releases their take on the original Super Mario Bros. With Battle Royale elements. Rather than going through one world, you can go to any level that's been unlocked and the goal is no longer to defeat Bowser first. You're pitted against 34 other players and your goal is to survive by any means necessary. Rather than kicking shells and using stars to directly attack other players, you had to defeat enemies and send them to other players you target to overwhelm them. The thing is that they can do the same to you, so you had to plan who you were going to attack and when. So, don't attack enemies, right? Nope, you are on a timer, and as the player count starts to go, that timer will go down faster. Defeating enemies is key to keeping that timer up, but it'll be refilled depending on your method of defeating them, with stomping in succession being the best early strategy. Last one standing will receive the first place victory. Believe it or not, but the game has a lot of changes that would exist in modern Mario titles, like power-ups not going straight to Small Mario when you take damage, and flowers not turning you to Super Mario when you're Small Mario. So it's a bit of a sweet spot for those who want to try it and don't really play a lot of Mario, and those who have played a lot of Mario and can really use this to their benefit, including me. Honestly, my strategy starting out was to play smart, as I wasn't too aware of what I was capable of doing, so it's better to play it safe and use my knowledge of the game to my advantage. Turns out playing the game throughout my life and this online experience was the perfect storm and gave me the confidence to try a more aggressive tactic. Pretty much targeting multiple enemies with the options available to flood some of them with more, going to levels with problematic levels such as Bowser's, Lakitus, and Hammer Brothers, and using my knowledge of 1-ups and Fire Flowers to give me extra time and extra coins. Frantically spamming the item generator, hoping for a star, is usually how I try to play the endgame, which I believe that's how everyone did it. In other words, I tried to be the worst nightmare for an unsuspecting player, even though sometimes it does come back to bite me in the butt. But I lived for that thrill until I had to take a break because this game makes me extremely anxious. Oh my god, holy sh**. Oh. Okay, so I told Sam, yes, that Sam, about this, and the response that I got was him saying, "You're an asshole." And I can't be mad. He's right, and I was the instigator whenever I played online, so the statement was apt. This led to matches that started and ended as chaotic as humanly possible, making this an adrenaline-charged romp through the iconic 32 levels of this legendary title. Hell, I was watching some of my old streams and was at the edge of my seat because this stuff is really addicting to watch. In fact, I've lost count of the amount of times where I'm surrounded by a fleet of Lakitus and a crowd of Koopas and Bowsers and overcome the odds. It really made it the best online experience I had on the Nintendo Switch. As the countdown to April 1st came closer and closer, I knew I had to do one thing: unlock all of the levels before the plug is pulled. And I did, but then I was tempted to do one more thing because there was a ranking system where you can level up. My goal was simple: get past level 99. So, unfortunately, I was around level 94 by the time that the games were supposed to be shut down. Fortunately, I learned that if you don't close the game, you can still access the servers, even if you put the console in sleep mode. So I was on borrowed time. I even streamed the whole experience and managed to get past level 99. But then it finally happened. The game was put to rest. The time I had to enjoy this game was short, but it was sweet. As I was researching the game for this video, it appears that the game servers have been revived, but unfortunately you need a modded Nintendo Switch. I only have one Switch, and I'm not willing to mod it just to come back to this game. I also have this feeling that the experience might not be the same as it was when it was available to everyone, and it definitely would not be the same as it was when people were trying to get their last moments with the game. It's better to leave the memories in the past, or in my case, right in front of me, because I decided to record multiple sessions of this game, and now I can look back at this game with memories of joy, cheer, and butt-clenching fear whenever I goof up. To the developers Akira, I say this from the bottom of my heart: thank you. Thank you for putting an exciting twist to the very first video game that I played. It's an experience that I hope to never forget, because while it was very simple, it was an absolute blast to experience. Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening to me just gush about how much I love Super Mario Bros. 35. I know this video seemed a little all over the place, just like my strategy for this game. I don't think I'd be able to have a structured way about talking about this game, so I did what I could. Yes, this video is scripted, but it's just me pouring my thoughts onto a Word document and just going with it. If you've played Super Mario Bros. 35, let me know your experience with it. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you liked the video and you want to see more Mario goodness, well, I have a video for you. Check out Garrulous64's video on the Super Mario Bros. Trilogy, even though there are 4 games, but that's besides the point. That'll be linked in the top right-hand card. You can also like and share the video, which helps out a lot, and you can subscribe if you're new to the channel. At this time, I want to say a huge thank you to the channel members and patrons who are supporting with a monthly contribution. Their names are on screen right now, and if you want to support the channel as well, you can find out how to do so with the join button below this video, or with a Patreon link at patreon.com/GottaBeFrank. It's only $1 to join, and I have some new content coming to it very soon, so you get to hear about some of the future videos that I'll be working on and what's going on behind the scenes for those. I also have a streaming channel on GottaBeFrank Live that's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner and also in the description, but in the description is also going to be my social media links and a bunch of other stuff that I link down there as well, so feel free to check those out. And with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful and safe day, and I will catch you for the next video. Until then, take care.